watching some epic fails.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Nerdy Football Lads podcast. It's been a few weeks. I do apologise. It's been a ride for the last few weeks, but we're back. We're going to be here consistently. I promise. It's completely my fault. We were supposed to be back last week, and to be honest, I shit the bed a bit. But I'll bring the boys in. Joe, B-Dog, welcome in, boys. How are we?
Evening. Not bad.
Good. We should start, obviously, by paying respects a little bit. Cowboys defensive end, Marshawn Kneeland. Unfortunately, we found out today that he lost his life. There is reports as to how it happened, but we're not going to speculate or add anything further. Just obviously thoughts and prayers to friends, family, and B-Dog the Cowboys.
No, it would just be after he just scored his first touchdown on Monday night. It's sad to hear. It's sad to hear, but
it's no age. It's absolutely no age. But
no.
Thoughts and prayers, and it wouldn't be right for us to start it without mentioning it. So, let's get into it, boys. Let's change the pace a little bit. Sad start, but let's go. What I was thinking today, boys, is because we've been away for a little while, so we've got a little bit to catch up on. Got some news, some trades. You know, our team's records look a lot different than they did last time we did this. But I think because it's halfway through the season, we should do some mid-season awards. So pick MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie, stuff like that. If you just fancy it.
Yeah.
And I know that I've threw this on you, but I've not prepared anything either. I don't know who my picks are. I've not put any preparation in because that wouldn't have been fair. We're going to get into that. Before we get into that, past few weeks, is there anything? Let's start with the Cowboys. B-Dog going crazy on trades.
Hey, look, right. Jerry said he had something cooking. As soon as Logan Wilson came out, I was like, right, that's Jerry's cooking something like every year. You know, picking up a guy who doesn't want to play for the only defense worse than ours. But then obviously when it came through about Quentin Williams, I was a bit in shock. Didn't know what to do, but I think the last time the Cowboys traded for a standout defensive player on the line was Charles Haley that I can remember trading for. So and last time we did that, we went to the Super Bowl. So
are you finally going all in?
I don't even think this is all in, to be completely honest with you. Because currently, I'd say we have a top 5 D tackle and a top 15 D tackle.
That's fair. I mean, it was desperately needed. You still don't have a secondary somehow.
No, we don't need one now, apparently. Apparently, if we just focus on stopping the run at all costs, they'll never pass it.
It's just the power of friendship, that'll do.
No. We've got people coming back. Obviously, we were down to the bare bones last week to the point where we had to just bring in people off the streets. But apparently, Overshawn's back. He's in a 21-day window, so he could come back. The rookie, Sean Revell, who I was excited for, apparently looking healthy, and he could come back and play on defense to help out Darren Bland. But I just think there's some people getting starting jobs that shouldn't be. But
it's a very Jerry Jones trade, though. Like, I find it a bit weird because in a vacuum, I love this trade. I think he's going to fit right in the team. It's just that surely the whole point in you getting the sort of like higher, less valuable first-round picks is because you were dead set on getting a defensive tackle back. Hence the whole Kenny Clark and the trade thing. If you're then going to go and give like 85% of the haul you got to go get Quentin Williams, like what was the point? Like just go get the higher picks. It seems a little knee-jerky, but I don't know.
How often does drafting a D tackle work out well?
It's not a great hit rate, but I don't know. I'm not saying
there's enough of them in the league that like it's got to have been successful at some point. Like if they were never successful, there'd be none. Like,
no, I know, but if you think first round D tackles taken over the last few years, you're looking at, the Eagles got 2 with Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Vita Vea, but that was years ago now. Like, I can't think of off the top of my head any 22, 23, 24-year-old D tackle straight away that jump out as being unstoppable, or should I say, top 5 in what they should be doing, which is what Quentin Williams is doing. And he's only 27, so there's another 6-7 years in him.
I
Easy.
think there's an argument that could be said at D tackle, kind of specifically, maybe the offensive line as well. That jump up from college to pro level, you're dealing with like fully grown men, and I know at college you can be 22, 23-year-old and things like that, but you kind of line up against a 30-year-old like trying to stop you in comparison to like a 19, 20-year-old trying to stop you. It's completely different. It's going to be more difficult, and I think at D tackle, it's one of them positions where it doesn't really get spoken about much. The difference in playing against like fully grown ass men to like college guys.
Yeah, I think Jerry wants to win next year. I think he knows this year's,
Does he?
I think he wants to win next year. The offense, I mean, number one offense in the league. If he can find some way, because we just obviously paid Ozzy 20-odd million a year, but he's a lighter D tackle. He's more of a speed rusher than he is clogging up the middle. So, is there a potential that you have him and we end up playing some sort of 3D tackle, but Ozzy on the outside? And then if there's a way to keep Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams just stuck in the A and B gap, Azaraku's one of the top rookies at getting QB pressures this year. He's been quiet, but the stats are there.
Yeah.
But obviously, he can get as much pressure as he likes. If the QB is going to throw the ball downfield and the receiver and the DBs is going to fall over and allow the receiver to make a catch, then what more can he do?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is. I mean, you talk about Overshawn coming back. Is that going to make too much a difference? I mean, looking at the division now, B-Dog, Eagles 6-2, Dallas and the Commies both 3-6. The Giants just behind.
No, we're 3-5-1. We are 3-5-1.
Sorry, 3-5-1. Yeah, do apologise. My bad.
So there's still a chance if a lot of teams end up with that sort of 9-7 record and we ended up 9-6-1, we'll make the wild card.
2.5 games behind the Eagles. I mean, and we speak about it all the time. It's the division where people never go back to back.
Yep.
The Eagles are looking like it at the minute.
Yeah,
because
I think
they were trading as well. When they did they?
Jalen Phillips they got from Miami.
They did from the Dolphins. They did.
Who had his best run under Vic Fangio when he was at the Dolphins.
Too injury prone for me.
Really?
Can't stay healthy.
Hey, look, no, this is the thing, right? And I saw this the other day. It says if Jaden Phillips stays healthy for the rest of this season and the Eagles go on to win a Super Bowl, Miami needs to be investigated. Oh, sorry, no, the Eagles need to be investigated, because how can a guy be injured within 3 weeks of the last 3 years, go to a team and be uninjured? So if he makes it to the Super Bowl, we need to find out what drugs are supplying.
Well, just purposely trying to injure their own guys. I mean, that's tanking at a different level. We should talk about the Jets while we're talking about trading, because they've picked up basically every first-round pick there's going to be for the next decade. They've traded Sauce away to the Colts for 2 firsts and
A.D. Mitchell.
A.D. Mitchell. And they traded Williams to
got Mozzie Smith back in that as well. They got Mozzie Smith from the Cowboys in the
what a steal, by the way.
Oh, I'm so sad to see him go. No, I mean, just quickly back onto the trade, because I can't remember the last time the Dallas Cowboys traded for someone that was big.
You get close to a homer fine here, B-Dog.
No, he's all right.
Hey, look, last time this happened, it was like 1990. So if you look at it side by side, what we got for the Parsons trade and the Williams trade, we essentially traded Micah, a first and a second, to get Quinn Williams and a first
And Kenny Clark.
and Kenny Clark. So we essentially lost the edge threat and filled 2 interior top pass rushers and got a first round pick.
I mean, you can look at it whichever way you like, B-Dog. The Micah Parsons. I mean, you got a bit for him, but you can't trade him away and then come out and say that you want to win next year, because that's just crazy. You can't. Not you personally. I mean, senile Jerry can't. You can't let him go and then say we want to win next year. Well, no, you should have kept arguably the best pass rusher in the league on your team.
No, I get that. But also, looking at us D tackle wise has been awful. But we're getting off track. I've already been 8 minutes. Let's move on.
Right, talking about the Jets. Stockpiling first. They've got 2 first-round picks next year, I believe, and then 3.
This year.
And 3 next year, like the year after.
Yeah.
The argument I think sometimes you hear first-round picks and you go, yes, great, first-round picks. Kind of piggybacking a little bit on what you said before, Bido, even though you were specifically talking about the defensive tackle position. You can't hang your hat on a first-round pick. Just because he's projected to be like a better player doesn't mean that he's guaranteed to be a success.
No.
So let's
say they've done exactly this. This is what they did when they traded Adams. They got 2 first-round picks. Got Sauce Gardner, who's great, and then got rid of him. So it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, the chances of 5 first-round picks all being absolute studs and being really successful is fairly slim. And I also get that if you only had 2 picks, there's a chance you hit maybe one of them. So you're kind of throwing more shit at the wall and hoping something will stick, which I get that.
Yeah.
But if you think that Sauce is one of the best cornerbacks in the league, which apparently the league do, I think is slightly overrated myself. But it's the same thing as what I was saying about Parsons. You cannot claim that he's this and trade him away. And if you think he's that, keep hold of him. But I've said it before, and I'll say it until the day I die. I think the Jets will always find a way to Jets, and God, them poor buggers that support them guys, because Jesus.
I think the Colts side of this is wild though, because it's in a vacuum. It's a massive overpay for any cornerback, just at all. So you're given it's gave up, not to mention the 2 first-round picks. AD Mitchell was a 2nd-round pick 2 years ago. It's still a high investment. It's still someone.
AD Mitchell is a member of the shit your bed on the half an inch line. Crew.
I still think his doesn't look intentional though. It's bad ball security, but it didn't look like he was gloating. So I think he's half.
No, doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Just for
you
some
had
reason
6 points right there. Nah. Not having that at all.
But if anything, no, it's worse because for some reason he's trying to swap his arm to protect the ball.
Yeah.
But it's already in his far arm. Just leave it. But anyway, I think he's going to do fine at the Jets because there's a lot less receivers there and way less depth for him to compete with. So probably actually get reps there. So he might actually turn out okay. But I just think it's a huge, huge investment, not only in cornerback because bear in mind Sauce's extension hasn't kicked in yet. He's still got another year on his rookie deal before that even kicks in. So they're paying all of his extension. But it's a massive vote in confidence in Daniel Jones. And the thing is it might pay off and it might not. Because you kind of had a similar situation last year with Darnold, where Darnold was playing great and then collapsed at the end of the year. The Vikings moved on, but now he's playing at an MVP level and playing great. That could still happen with DJ, but it's a massive gamble. And you're giving up your option to try in another quarterback for the next 2 drafts. And you're not going to put Richard back in, so it's just, yeah.
No, he's done.
No.
But we did see shades of Giants, Danny Dimes at the weekend just gone. I believe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was it 4 picks and 6 turnovers in total?
Yeah. I think it's 6 for the team, 5 on him. I think, it's 4 picks in it. fumble.
It's not great, but it's not going to be absolutely outstanding every week. But obviously, I mentioned it before. Since we last done this, a lot of teams' records look a lot different. The Colts absolutely still flying. The argument is it Jonathan Taylor that's been outstanding, or is it Daniel Jones that's kind of the instigator?
I think it's the fact that JT has been so proliferant. I can't say the word now. His position, the fact that he's leading in rushing yards by over 100 by anyone close to him, makes teams fear the run a lot more, leaving that passing game, that play action game, more open.
Yeah, I mean, my argument is that, you can't argue that Taylor's is playing at a different level to anybody else in the league at the minute.
He should be the first non-quarterback MVP since AP.
I think it's everything though. I think Shane Steichen's playing a hell of a job doing the play calling as well. It's like an incredibly balanced offense. The passing attack's great as well. But yeah, the passing attack's doing great as well from guys that I think last year you would have just chalked it to being average. I mean, like Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce. There's a load of guys that wouldn't really have stood out last year. Are all performing great. And if anything, it's kind of just when Steichen's just went, look, give me a normal quarterback who's not a dumbass, and I'll just show you what the offense is ready to do. And they put, Daniel Jones in, who could just competently run an offense, and it's absolutely exploded. So I think this is vision coming to fruition.
Exactly what I was about to say before, Joe. So the common denominator is, well, not the common denominator, but whereas the Colts are playing at a different level to what they've played before, Jonathan Taylor was there when they were when they were bad. He's not this new piece that they've brought in. He's not doing anything different to what he's done before. What's happening is they're marrying up the passing game with the run game, and everyone's not going, oh well, we know they're just gonna run it every time. And when you're so one dimensional, it's easy to just defend that one dimension. And now they're kind of slinging it a little bit. It's kind of allowing Jonathan Taylor to. I mean, their offensive line's crazy as well. By the way, I'd get 50 yards a game behind that offensive line. Did you see the two either last week or the week before? And there was no one within about 10 yards of him as he passed the guard.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. But yeah, I think that's it. Like, a lot of people are. Is it Daniel Jones or is it Jonathan Taylor? I think it's Jonathan Taylor, but because of Daniel Jones, it's everything. Ability to just manage the passing game.
And that's the thing; it's everything. And I've got this, been saying this for a while, but I do think that this teams have got the whole ethos of getting new QBs completely wrong. You get rookie QBs run into situations when they're young, like we did with Richardson last year, instead of building a functional system first. Because really, the Colts now, if they do want to move up from Daniel Jones, they've now got the proof of concept and what the team's good at, and they've built everything first. But you've got teams where they're just sticking a quarterback behind a terrible line and just getting them battered. I mean, Daniel Jones just came from the Giants, who sucked. Whereas if they now Dart's doing better because they've built something around him for him to walk into and not just get slaughtered. But,
well, this is it, isn't it? It's an age-old conversation about quarterbacks that are deemed to be absolute busts because naturally, when you're drafted high as a quarterback, you're going to one of the worst teams. So it's hard to succeed. It's very, very rare that you see a quarterback come in and just completely turn things around without at least other kind of investment. And it's exactly this. We spoke about it last week, Joe. We watched the Sunday night games together, and we were talking about how often. I think we were. I did have a few drinks, man. I think we were talking about it then. How often a quarterback changes team, and then all of a sudden just seems like a completely different player, and it's all situation.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
situation, you know. Like, let's say, tell you what, well, Joe Flacco, right? Perfect example.
I've got a few
Looks-
Flacco sets ready to go. Not loaded. So.
Look, oh, God. Look like he was done. Get back to the couch. You know, see you in a few years when you get put into the Hall of Fame. And then goes to a team that's absolutely ready for a quarterback that can just stand in the pocket and throw it. He steps in and he looks exactly the same as he did 10 years ago. And it's all situation.
Yeah. Well, I said to you on Sunday, like, if Burrow comes in next year and gets injured again, do you move on from him?
Oh, yeah, no, this
You
is crazy.
said
Listen
no.
to this B-dog.
No, listen, right? Listen. Hear me out, right? Since Flacco came in, he is the #1 fantasy quarterback, right? He is top 10 in passing yards and touchdowns. He is top 3, actually, tied for top 3 in passing touchdowns. He's been incredible. He was terrible.
He's about 50.
No, I'm not saying keep Flacco. I'm just saying Flacco was awful last year. Literally, last year in the Browns, he was one of the worst quarterbacks in the entire league. You take that, one of the worst quarterbacks, and just including the start of this year, you put him into the Bengals, and suddenly he's playing at a top 5 level. Like, literally, he's genuinely the best quarterback over the past 3 weeks. Out of every quarterback, he's the best.
Well, yeah, he's got Jamal
Joseph
Chase and
Flacco,
T.
like-
Higgins. Like,
No, I know exactly.
I just think
like, how much of this is Flacco? But the key point, he's been taking half as many sacks as Burrow was. Half. Because the reason why he's still playing football at 40, 41, whatever, is because he's getting rid of the ball. Burrow keeps trying to extend plays and getting himself murdered. Him getting sacked and him getting injured is a quarterback stat. And it's been what, like 5? What's this year now? 5, 6 years Burrow's been in the league. If he's not going to learn it after getting season-ending injuries, like what's he doing about? When's he going to learn
you
it?
cannot make an argument that the Bengals move on from Joe Burrow.
I genuinely would, because he's just getting himself injured. What's the point of having like a top 3, top whatever QB if you're just going to be, if you're only going to get
So
him for
you're
like 2-3
a Bears
games?
fan, right? With all due respect, you know how hard it is to find a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you
it's not
cannot
off field,
just say, "Oh, right, he keeps getting injured." Let's be. What's your thoughts here? Like,
I mean, I kind of get what you're saying.
Go on.
No. I'm not saying get rid of Joe Burrow. You don't get rid of Joe Cool. You don't get rid of Joe Cool.
I'm not saying cut him. I'm just saying maybe drop him.
But at the same time, right? If Joe Flacco, the worst quarterback in the league last year, is now top 3, why did Jake Browning play absolutely shite? Why did they have to get Flacco if Joe Burrow is so easily replaceable?
Browning's terrible. Like,
So then Joe Flacco's not the worst quarterback in the league, is he?
no, but he was last year. Like on the Browns, it was like
On the Browns, he was still chucking the ball 40 times a game.
Yeah, but that's
To Jerry Brickhands.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, I kind of get it. I kind of get the quick pass, and Joe Burrow likes to elongate a play to try and find the right read because you cover Higgins and you cover Chase, and that's it. That's the Bengals offense done and dusted. But you can't move on from him. The only thing I could see doing is what's he got left now on his big contract? Is it another 3 years?
Yeah, something like that.
It's 3 years, so I think he's 20. He's 27 now. Your best bet would be you keep him because they made it to the playoffs. Yes, it was a hard stretch to say the least. But I think you keep Joe Burrow, and it's not like they've traded away picks. It's not like they've done anything. They need to Chase Brown. He came out of nowhere. He's been good for them. If they can suddenly start having a defense and an offensive line and going out there and trading a few picks, then it can change your team. But
To clarify, I'm not saying they should genuinely get rid of it. I'm just saying the best ability is availability. So, like, if he's not there, like, what's the point? I'm just saying he needs to learn to do that. He needs to learn. The reason why Flacco's still there is because he can survive. And if you're not going to survive in the field, there's no point. Like,
Joe Flacco was also like 6'6".
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't get us wrong. I see a little bit, and I'm going to Tog Homer just a little bit, but without being like. So there's a Drake May stat that he's getting sacked shitloads. And I had this argument with Sai because he said our offensive line still sucks. It doesn't. It's one of the better ones in the league. I would say probably 40 to 50% of the sacks that Drake May takes is because he's trying to escape the pocket. He's either running right into someone that's like one of the Myles Garrett ones. He stepped up, tried to escape the pocket. Myles Garrett just got off his tackle and chased him and tackled. He's also rolling out, and if he can't find anything, running out of bounds before getting to the line of scrimmage. That's technically a sack. And there's loads of them. And like what you said there, Joe, like you are going to get them sacks and you are going to take them hits and them tackles when you're trying to step up and kind of escape the pocket a little bit, which obviously Joe Flacco isn't going to do very often. Although he did get like a 12-yard run or something the other week.
Yeah.
It took him about 3 minutes, but he got it. But yeah, I can see the argument. I just don't think you can make an argument that the move on from one of the best quarterbacks in football.
I don't think this should. I'm just saying this. He needs to learn to like just take the easy passes, but like.
Right, before we move on to mid-season awards, anything do you want to talk about the Bears, Joe?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, quickly, because this is the thing is that don't get me wrong, I'm not coming off the back of almost blowing a 2-score lead to said Joe Flacco-led Bengals. I almost was not very happy with Joe Flacco. I would not be talking about him into this week. But the thing is like beating a team like this by this much is expected. Like the Bengals defense right now is horrible. Putting 47 points to be put up on them, like that should be normal. That's just a box ticking exercise. It's not a great thing to do. That's just like average. Every team has shredded them this year. So it's just kind of nice that we're on that side of normal and not somehow messing it up.
I do have to say that having watched the back end of that game with you when the Bengals recovered the onside kick, your face was one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was. It was a hell of a game.
It was a hell of a game.
It's the thing is, all I'll say is like it's steady improvement. I think overall so far this year, like we are fourth in yards per game, and which is crazy considering we played like a game less than the Cowboys and the Colts, who were 3 and 4 respectively. I never thought I would see that like in this year, not a chance in hell. So the fact that it's just consistent improvement, it's coherent offense, like little mistakes are getting cleaned up. Like, that's all I want from this year, and we're playing good. I think the record's a little bit false. I think we squeezed out wins against 2 pretty poor teams, like a couple of weeks ago and the week before that. I don't think we're going to do anything serious this year, but I'm just glad to see sort of consistent improvement, and I'll take it. So,
but the big question is, right? Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go on, B.
I was just going to say, do you reckon this is the 4,000-yard passer season?
I mean, there's a guy on the Bears subreddit tracking it every week and just like giving like his average to go. I think his weekly average is like 230 to go or something, like per week. I don't know, and I think I said at the start of this year.
Currently, short of 2,000 is on 1,916. Obviously, you've played 8 games, haven't you? So not quite halfway through the season. So
yeah.
So basically, you need 84 yards in the next game to be on track for half, really. Oh, you need 84 yards in the first half next week.
Yeah.
This week to be on track for the thing. I think it's the year that they do it, unless Touchwood, obviously, a tragedy.
Hilarious thing. Do you remember what I told you on Sunday, Kev, where the Bears actually have the highest number of QBs that have thrown for an accumulation of 4,000 yards, just not in the space of a season. So it's like more than any other team in NFL history. They've just not managed to do it until 17 weeks. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope it would be this year. It'd be great mainly just to have people shut up about it, because it's every single year as it comes up that we're the only team that hasn't. It'd just be nice to put it to bed. But Yeah, I mean, what did I say at the start of the year that I'd be happy if we went undefeated? Sorry, winless. If we,
No
if
shit.
yeah, no. So I'd be happy if we went winless as long as it meant Caleb throwing for 4K. So we'll see.
Which is
We'll
a crazy
see.
take. But I'm
Yeah.
going to jump on your take of your record looking better potentially than it is.
No, I think
Because-
I think it looks inflated. I don't think it
'Cause-
reflects how we're doing.
We're currently the kings of inflated records. Our
Sure.
schedule's been mental, but I think where we're at, I think playoffs. There's a chance. There's I think we give anybody a game. I don't think we're talented enough yet, and we don't play a whole game often enough to kind of feel confident in doing that. I think any given day we could give anyone a game, but it's how consistent you do it. So I think the only game I can remember where we genuinely just played well for the game is the Bills. We played up and they played down a little bit, but we are very clutch. You know, like we're really, really poor on first and second down. Third and fourth down, we're great because we're very much got to have it. And there was a play on Sunday where we were third and about 14, 15, and I said, "This we'll make this. It'll be a dagger across the middle. Drake May will throw it right on the line, and it'll be the first down again." And it happened because I've seen it time and time again. The problem we have is we play down a little bit to lesser teams, and I'm not saying that we're playing poorly because we haven't. We've looked really, really good at times, but we don't play a full 4 quarters ever, it seems. Even the weekend, we're playing the Falcons, we're dicking them and we let them back into the game. Drake fumbles the ball either side of halftime. Luckily, they miss a kick, and we squeak a win. But it was the same against the Saints. We didn't look particularly great for a while against them. The Titans, we were tied up at halftime, I think. We're struggling to really put a full four quarters together. That being said, we're a miles better team than I expected us to be. We genuinely look like a really good complementary football team, and I think there's every shot in the world that we win the division. I don't see why not, because I fancy us to win this weekend. We'll play the Bucks because we seem to play up to. We've played up to the big game. We play the Bills and we played up, and we just seem to have a clutch gene.
I think your floor is 12 wins because your running now is Tampa, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Buffalo, Ravens, Jets again, and Miami. The only, like you said, your main challenge for the rest of the season is that Bucks game on Sunday. And you're
the
managing
Ravens going to come back, Mike.
Yeah, I think
the
Ravens are going to cook up.
Have to win.
I think Buffalo is going to be a bit more on the ball from week 15. But I think you're managing. The thing is as well, like you're managing to catch Tampa at a time when Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are out as well. So it's an easier Tampa team. It's still a very good Tampa team, but it's easier for Brisbane. And then I think your floor is 12 wins. I think you should sweep the Jets. You should absolutely smoke the Bengals. And like the thing is, if you have like. Everyone's always got a stupid game in them. I mean, well, your first week of the season, you lost to Vegas. You now look awful.
Crazy, right?
So it's like everyone has like just like random games, but realistically,
through the game against the Steelers in week 3 as well. Absolutely.
Exactly. So realistically, your floor is looking like 12 wins. So
really quickly before we move on to awards, I do have to talk about the quarterback. Absolutely outstanding.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
He's not first in EPA, so
you're seeing flashes of talent last year, but this level is absolutely crazy. Like, he's at the point where every week he breaks a Tom Brady record, which is mental. Like every week it's like, the last person to do that was Tom Brady. Every week it's something else, and I think his top of like completion percentage over 20 yards. quarterback rating. I think he's top of. I think he's like 5th or 6th in yards. He's like 17 touchdowns for 4 picks. I mean, it's outstanding, and I'm not going to say anything other than absolute facts because I'll just look like I'm Homer in it. But he's been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah,
Right.
It's very annoying. It is. It's very annoying because we're being dragged kicking and screaming back into the Pats being relevant unwillingly, and it's awful. And it's because the thing is, he is just doing really well. It's not like empty. It's not just a show. Like he's just genuinely just playing really good football. And he, it's not being carried by some elite receiver. Like you said, his offensive line is much improved, but it's still not outstanding. It's not like he's got like an insane running back carrying him. Like he's genuinely just playing good football. I still think he needs to, like you were saying before, be a bit less sack happy. He could just learn to sort of manage that a bit better. But I mean, he's a second-year QB. Like that's fairly normal.
Yeah.
Like for where is that? Everything's going very smoothly. So.
Yeah. Right. Before B-Dog falls asleep, let's get into some awards. Right. What we'll do is we shall do the awards that's given at the end of the season. So we'll do current MVP, offensive, defensive player of the year.
Jonathan Taylor.
You are?
Jonathan Taylor, just for all of them.
No, for all of them. We'll do comeback, and if we've got time, we'll do rookies.
Don't forget, it's an unofficial award this year for Protector of the Year. There's a new award they've put in this year.
Oh, shut up! We're not doing that.
No,
Nonsense. Right. We'll tell you what. We'll work up towards the big one. So what we'll do is we'll start off with comeback boys. Who you've got?
Joe Flacco.
Is that really?
I mean, you can't come back from being shit. Like that's not coming back.
That's what he got last year.
I know.
Because he beat Zamar Hamlin, who died on a field just because he came back from being crap. Honestly, I mean, who's the realistic candidates this year? I mean, to be honest, I think Christian McCaffrey. I think Christian McCaffrey's been unbelievable. Yeah. Like I slated Christian McCaffrey at the start of the year because he's still got Achilles tendonitis in both legs. He's probably gonna just collapse at some point. We don't know, but the thing is, he's walked in. He's been the healthiest member of the Niners. He's carried that offense. He's been unbelievable. And yeah, I just think it's been fantastic. So yeah, I think he's
obviously comment on the screen. Mark thinks CMC comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go opposite side of the ball. I'm gonna say Hutch.
Yeah, he was my pick.
Aiden Hutchinson for me. Doesn't look like he's lost the set because obviously we all seen his injury last year and it was rank. And he kind of just looks the same player, especially when pre-season. If you remember, there was videos of him running, and he looked like Jesus. Like he doesn't even look like he can run anymore. I think, given the kind of seriousness of the injury and how he's come back, I think I pick him. But what I'm going to do is we are going to have to decide as a 3 on who we're choosing.
Oh, we want to.
What are you saying, B?
CMC.
I thought you said Jonathan Taylor. I was like, shut up.
No, I think McCaffrey has come back, and I think I saw a stat that was like his fastest run this season was 17.6 miles an hour, which is 3 miles an hour slower than his fastest run a couple of years ago. But if he's lost a step, why is he still scoring every play? And you not see him drag 4 defenders into the end zone as a small white running back.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair dues. Yeah, so we've got for CFC there. You've got it on the little ticker at the bottom. I am going to update this as we go along, boys, and then it's there forever. So when we're wrong and these guys all tank before the end of the season, just typically of this podcast will look stupid. Right, we'll go defensive player of the year, boys.
like it's hard not to just go for like the really obvious picks here.
I don't
I
think
think-
I've got it.
I think Miles Garrett, to be honest, which it's kind of like it's a shame because I think like I kind of want to go for like Byron Young because I think he's just had a really good story and he's like his journey through football is crazy. Like he's like working in the supermarket, went to tryouts for like JUCO, works his way up. So it's a sick story. But like Miles Garrett has just been absolutely insane. And I think the thing that sums up his whole season though is like this picture of him sitting on the bench by himself while like he's just broken the record for like most sacks for someone under 30. But he's on his own on the bench because his team's just lost and he knows he's never going to win anything. So he's just signed like a massive contract that locks him in. And you can kind of tell, like, I'm sure he doesn't regret having like hundreds of millions of dollars, but you can kind of see that he wants to play competitive football and he's not playing competitive football. So it's I think
My
it's
argument
him
to push back a little bit on that one, Joe, is 5 of his sacks came in one game. He just had a crazy game against the Patriots, and out of 9 weeks, they've had they had a bye. The bye was last week, wasn't it? So they have played 8. But 5 of them came in one game. So that's basically because I think he's on 10, is he?
10 sacks, yeah.
Yeah, so basically he's got 5 in the other 7 games. Don't know. My guy's Brian Burns.
Yeah.
He's been lights out, man. And look, we know I'm not the kind of guy that would compliment the Giants. But yeah, no, he has. He's been absolutely sick, especially in that offensive line where they seem to just have guys all over, defensive line, sorry, where they have guys all over the place. He's been the best one. He's been the best one, and for a team that isn't very good, fair dues. That's mine. B-Dog, what are you doing?
I don't know, like, because like I said, there's the obvious ones, there's a few choices. Nothing really springs to mind at the moment as a standout. So realistically, I'd be looking at. Probably, I mean, just for the stats alone, you'd probably have to go on Miles Garrett. But there's a couple of like I like Jordan Brooks, the linebacker for the Dolphins. He's single-handedly keeping that defense together. But he's not going to win it because he's not getting sacks every game. But he's probably the best tackler in the league at the moment. Most solo tackles and. Apart from him, can you even name a Dolphins defensive player?
They've got Mike
Not anymore. Storm Duck.
Patrick, who they're trying to get rid of.
Storm Duck, man.
Oh, right, okay.
Such a good name.
So there we go. We've updated the ticker on Miles Garrett because we're basic bitches and we've bottled it. We do have a chat here. Mark again. Brian Burns. I'm assuming you mean Brian. I'm a bitch like that.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. Play good for an average Commanders team. I mean, that is fair enough. He has been sick for somebody that's probably older than the team that he plays for. But yeah, is there a chance that a middle linebacker like that wins it again? Probably not. It's a different game, isn't it? But yeah, don't mind the shout either, Mark, to be honest. Right, there's people watching. If anyone's got any picks, feel free to just fire them in the chat, and we'll move on to offensive player of the year, boys.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. Move on.
Yeah, I would agree. Just
Me too. Right, let's put it.
I think only because I don't think
nothing
he's
more
running back MVP, which is the only.
You can't really say anything other than that, can you?
It's been insane. It's been so good.
Before, but
he's on record to break the touchdowns. He's going to get he's on track for the running back triple crown, which is I don't think touches should really count in that, but hey ho. He's on way for the touchdown records. Like everyone was saying last year about how good a record Barkley had, and like Jonathan Taylor's already got more touchdowns than him this year midway through. Like he is playing unbelievable, and it's not as if it's just some crap team that's running the ball constantly because they're rubbish. Like they're passing plenty as well. Like he's playing unbelievable. I mean, yeah, but that's the thing. It's a shame you can't really give him MVP just because it relies on so much else working around him. Like by nature of MVP being value, like you need the line, you need the receivers. So like, I mean, every other one does, but I just think that you can't give a running back MVP as much as you can in years of old. But defensive player of the year, absolutely. I think without a shadow of a doubt.
I think as well with kind of what I was saying before, like he's not been that productive like last year. Like he's not like put the team on his back because we need to get out of this situation. Like there's things around, and I'm not saying that anybody could do it because he's obviously an incredible running back and it is rocking out with his cock out at the minute. But his situation is helping him do that. I think offensive player of the year is absolutely right. I don't think you can give him MVP. But another great shout from Mark. JSN would have been a great choice as well.
Oh yeah,
a great choice.
I think if the Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl, there's a good chance JSN gets MVP.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get onto it naturally, he is my MVP pick. I think JSN is my MVP pick.
Yeah,
that is absolutely mental.
No, I don't think. I think it's on pace for 2,000 yards. He's
going for the receiver triple crown.
Yeah. They're just going to smash.
Well,
like
I know, but like, I don't know. I think. I mean, yeah, maybe. I just.
It's 52 yards off breaking 1,000 yards, and we're not even in week 10. Do you know what I mean? Like he's almost got 1,000 yards. It's unbelievable, and he's playing all over the fields. Like he's just absolutely mental. Like he's on pace to break 2,000. Like he's probably going to be the first receiver to ever break 2,000.
Yeah.
He's 23 as well, which is nuts. Like he's playing incredibly. He's playing all over the fields.
I know another 23-year-old that's been lights out.
Yeah. No, I think
well, I'm not allowed to say anything because then I'll be, I'm not going to do it. But I know another guy that matches.
Are you not picking him for MVP? I think he's a. I
can't. If you've both picked JSN anyways, I'm going to get.
I think May's a decent show. I think that if you're going,
I think if a quarterback wins it, he wins it.
I think he's going to.
There's not a quarterback I'd give it ahead of him.
No,
I think Darnold's in within ironically, Darnold's within a good shout. Darnold's been playing incredible. Like Darnold's playing like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
So which one is it then, Joe? Because it can't all be JSN and it can't all be Darnold. So like,
no, it's both. It's like it's.
Well, then how is either of them the MVP then?
So the reason why JSN should be MVP is because his first down conversion rate is almost a fifth. So
yes, but it's not the quarterback to be able to do that.
Well, yeah, but he can't like.
No, you can't have it both ways. No, you cannot have it both ways. Nah, that should be voiced straight away. Like you cannot have it both ways. But you can't be that good a receiver if you're arguing that the quarterback's also up for it.
If you throw the ball to JSN 1/5 of the time, it's going for a first down, right? That's on JSN. You still need a good quarterback to get the ball to him. Like,
but Joe, I'm gonna even the odds a little bit. We've got Todd Brady in the chat. NFL be very afraid the Pats are back from a devoted fan in the UK. Todd, thanks for joining us, my man. First time, I believe. We've not seen Todd before, have we?
No, not that I know.
No. So Todd, thank you very much for joining us, my man.
That's his real second name. He was born to be a Pats fan. Like,
yeah, you got to tell us, is that your real second name? Because yeah, no, I needed you, man, because I get picked on by these. Neither of them have seen a playoff game for the last decade.
Yes.
Oh no, the Cowboys have just don't manage the clock in them.
Have you not lost the playoff game?
Yes, JSN for MVP.
I cannot believe he's doing it. You cannot give him it and then argue that Darnold should have it as well.
Well, that's the same way as looking at that's like saying Gronkowski's the greatest tight end of all time, but would he be the greatest if Tom Brady wasn't throwing him the ball?
It's not the same because it's not the MVP is the most valuable player. It's like if we didn't have like one single
If
player
you didn't
that
have Gronk
raises
in
the
some of
level
those
of the
players,
team, like that's the most valuable player. The one
Yeah.
player that raises the level of the team. But
yeah, and I think sometimes Tom Brady wasn't the most valuable player. It was Gronk for the fact that he could catch a ball and turn it into 30 yards.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do like Donald is also a product of his environment as well, but he's just
Yeah.
made mistakes with you side of it. So he's 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. His yards per attempt rate is like 9.65. He's almost throwing for a first down per attempt. Like he's airing it out like crazy. It's not little dink and dunks, like he's airing it out. And he's a good playing at a really, really high level. So like
do you want to see
I don't
some
know,
more
just put it over to
nonsense? Some more
Huh?
absolute nonsense from Mark in the chat. Baker Mayfield or Justin Herbert MVP?
I think they're both really good shots. I think Herbert as well.
I
the
think
fact
you're
is-
absolutely mental.
How? He's lost both his tackles and his running back. Like Herbert's been playing incredibly, like considering his circumstances.
Oh,
The
right,
fact that
okay,
he's second overall in yards. Like he's playing almost 2,400 yards, 10 yards off, playing well good. Baker as well. I think Baker's the people spec. Like I think he's playing great. Like I think he's called off a touch. I think he could do with picking up a bit, but yeah, he's right up there in the conversation. But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, I think May's in that conversation. May's playing like a top 5 quarterback. Like the rest of the way, the rest of the season, definitely see what's going to happen. It's got the schedule for it. So I think May is in the conversation. But yeah, I think currently out of the quarterbacks, I don't think the quarterback.
I'll have Mayfield. I'll let you do that because obviously as a podcast we're Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
Take him back.
But you're not having Daddy Herb.
I
Todd, back in the
don't think
chat
Kiwi
really
should get
quickly.
this.
First time here, B-Dog Cowboys fan. Joe is a Bears fan.
I am a Bears fan.
So yeah, waiting on the first 4,000 yard season from the quarterback.
Called out. No.
Yeah, Joe's got a particular bitterness at the minute because we've fell into another franchise quarterback, and they've not had one ever.
Hey, we've had franchise quarterbacks, just none. Have you ever seen the most like cutter of a through in a year or something? He got injured like 3 weeks before the season ended, and he was like 1,800 yards short. No, like 180 yards short or something like that. It's ridiculous.
So
he was so close. He was so close. But yeah.
Hey, that's not true. Do you not remember? They used to have Jay Cook there.
Yeah. But yeah.
Terrible quarterback, but rocket for an arm.
Oh yeah. Look out, alternates and missile. Yeah. Yeah, it was the closest he got. He had 3,666 yards, but then got injured. No, sorry, in 2014 he had 3,812.
Joe, you get. Todd's coming for you in the chat, man. No
Unbelievable.
wonder he's not showing his colours. I mean, it's a good point. Where's the jersey, man?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I need to get some stuff up. I've got some bad stuff I need to put up. So.
I've got
Got a wall painting jersey.
I'm going to remove you
Yeah.
really quickly just to show Todd because obviously you guys, I sent you the picture earlier, but my new backdrop is absolutely sick. So I'm going to kick you out just for a second, just so you could. Oh no, I'll tell you what. I'll just do this with her.
I was going to say, Joe, is this sounding a bit of a? Is this sounding a bit more like a Homer to me? Is this a Homer
Yeah.
time?
That's what I'm fucking.
No, this isn't a Homer. No, this is a Homer.
No,
I'm just saying,
Flanks like
that's what your
Gronk and
backdrop
Major.
is. Nah.
But you know,
No,
Todd
no.
Tennant's Patriots fan, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they need to check out all this.
Ooh,
You've been picking on me forever. I've just got a guy now. You know, that's just the way it is. Right, boys. That's our. Unless you want to do rookies.
Yeah, I'll do rookies. I've got.
All right, let's do rookies.
Yeah.
Rookies. We do owe a little bit of time for being off for so long, so we'll get rookies in there, right? So, defensive rookie of the year.
For me, for this one, I think there's a multitude of shots. I think Abdul Carter's he's the obvious pick. He's having a much better than people think he
Yeah.
is. He's only got half a sack, but his pressure rate's like that of Myles Garrett. So you could say that, you picked Brian Burns to do player of the year. You could say he's already got those sacks because of Carter on the other side. But I think my pick overall for this is going to be Carson Schlesinger. He's the linebacker out of UCLA. I think there was quite a few people tooting this one coming out of the draft. and he's played really, really well. He's playing like sort of top 15. He's like top 10 for tackles along linebackers. He's had like a few picks as well. He's been playing absolutely great. So yeah, I think he's going to be my pick overall for defensive rookie of the year. Really.
B.
See, this is a hard one again because it's not very often that you see cornerbacks or the secondary win awards like this. But I like Will Johnson.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I like Will Johnson out of just watching some of the plays he makes. He's quite quiet compared to that scene. Everyone goes on about Buda Baker and Calais Campbell and all those big names that have been there for the last 5-6 years. So he's played solid in his rookie year. He's laid some unbelievable hits for a guy that looks like he weighs nothing. Getting past wide receivers at 6'2" with a lanky frame isn't exactly easy.
No.
And laying a hit sticky. I mean, he knocked Olave out completely almost.
Yeah.
By sniffing out the screen.
The lines currently have Abdul Carter at +145. We'll do the American odds because that's it. Just for some reason, like our bet with the odds that we use over a year, but for stuff like this, because on like the NFL Network, it's always like the +150 or whatever. It translates easier with stuff like this. I don't know. I'm just waffling. Abdul Carter +145. Jihad Campbell +300. Donovan, you know how to spell his name, how to say his name. Ezra Raku. Andrew Bakuba, Will Johnson, Walter Nolan, Mason Graham, Shamar Stewart for some reason. Will Campbell's got more tackles than Shamar Stewart.
That's very funny.
That's good.
Is that a good thing? Does that mean he's thrown more picks?
No, it was last week when Drake fumbled the ball, and Will Campbell, because he's a fucking ledge, out in the swear jar. Chested him down, made a tackle on like the 2-yard line or something. Good. Nick Manwari's on there. Carson Schwessinger. Malachi Starks is a good one, mind. He's been sick. Derek Harmon, Jadair Barron, Mike Green, Xavier Watts, Jalen Walker, them guys. Who are picking, boys? Because honestly, I've not really got an input.
I'm probably for I think Will Johnson's thing is going to be whether he stays in the field. I think if he stays in the field, he's got a really strong show. I'm happy for him to be put down for mid-season. But yeah, it's the rest of the season is going to be telling of whether he stays on. So
yeah,
we'll see. Who we're picking?
Will Johnson.
Yeah, put him for mid-season.
All right, okay, fair enough. Sorry if you can hear me typing. My microphone's right into the keyboard.
Defensive rookie of the year. Is it not going to be Henderson?
Huh?
Offensive rookie of the year. Is it not Henderson?
It's finally
No, I think to be fair, genuinely, I wouldn't mind picking Will Campbell. Joe, what is that face for? Shut up.
No, it's not.
He's been sick.
Yeah, it's been sick, but it's not been the best rookie lineman. So it's just like if you've got to give it to an offensive line, it's got Grace Abel for the Seahawks. It's been unbelievable. He's like top 10 in like so many categories. Like like across, not just for rookies, for like across the whole league. Like is is literally his sack rate is like first, I think, allowed, which is just mental. His like pressure rates like up there as well. Like, yeah, it's just been incredible. He's like allowed 0 sacks. I think he's allowed 1 or 2 pressures the whole season. He's been really, really good. So yeah, I think you're going to give it to the line. It's got to be him. And it's
let's be real.
Who we got, boys?
Are they ever going to give the offensive rookie of the year award to a lineman?
No, but they should. Realistically, it's going to be Emeka Egbuka, and it's going to be entirely deserved because he as well. He's stood up and been the number 1 receiver in the offense, and he's been.
I'm not picking Emeka Egbuka.
You know?
No, neither am I.
All right, I'm interested to hear this.
Same guy as me, B-Dog. Are you picking
a tight end? I'm picking a tight end. No.
Oh.
I don't think Tyler Warren gets it either.
Oh, why? I know I've got tight end bias, but my God, that boy can play. I've been trying to trade that guy from you all season.
Yeah, no, you have. But I think realistically here, if you're looking for the best rookie, it might be Jackson Dart.
So do you want the lines again? Jackson
Yeah.
Dart's currently the favourite, -135.
Yeah, this is a
Emeka
QB.
Ibuka next, +175. Tyler Warren, Tet, Genty, Gadsden has been sick for the last
Yeah.
few weeks. Judkins, Munungai, Horton, Henderson, Travis, Hampton, and Ender kind of like getting like crazy, and it's just not going to happen. But yeah, Jackson Dart is currently the favourite.
Because I think without Jackson Dart, that team probably won't have even scored 30 points this season.
I mean, that is fair, but we are going to have to come with. I mean, in the chat, I can see that there's some of yous in there. Out of Dart, Warren, and Egbuka, please just fire in because we need to come to a decision and we can only pick one of them. I'm not backing off the tight end, man. I think he's been absolutely elite. He's been absolutely elite.
Yeah, I just can't see them giving it to a tight end.
Oh, no. We're not guessing what's going to happen. We're just picking who we think should get it.
I don't think Jackson. I think Jackson Dart's playing really promising. I just don't think he's playing at a level that deserves that. I think that
And he's lost his bro, man.
I know
Yeah.
the thing is they do favour quarterbacks in these things, but I just can't think of one to give it to him. I think Tyler Warren, he's been really good. I don't know. You can't really pick apart his play. Like he has been really good. I don't know. I think there's I'm less excited about Warren just because everyone expected him to be so good, which isn't fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I think this is probably the harder one because it's been a really.
I'll tell you what.
good
Why don't we do rock paper scissors, and whoever comes out on top, that's the guy.
All right. I don't know how that's going to work in a latency, but wait. Oh wait, on three or
I tell you. Yeah, right, okay. Right. There's no way this is going to work. Right.
Yeah, there is. Right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No way, man. This is great content, boys. Right.
Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Paper. Oh,
Right, this is going to work, right? I'll back
It is.
B-Dog won.
You guys pick. They're not going to give it to a tight end. You guys pick.
B-Dog won because I went paper, you went scissors, he went rock. So you beat me, but he beat Steve. So it's Jackson Dart. Apparently,
We're going Jackson Dart. All right. Really quick one. Mum's in the chat.
Hey.
Hi boys, great to see you. Hope you enjoyed your spoon special tea on Monday. Thanks for educating Guy. Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. To be honest, I really needed that. I couldn't be bothered going B-Dog, if I'm being quite honest with you, and I had a lovely time. Really lovely time. And Guy, if you're watching, thank you very much as well, sir. I had a really lovely time and enjoyed it very much. It was nice.
Yeah, now we're fleecing on some trades.
What? You fleeced him on some trade?
No, I said now we'll start fleecing him on some trades.
Yeah. Right, so we'll update that for Oroy, and then that's us done for the awards, boys. Jackson's with an X and an S for some reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go, boys. That will conclude our mid-season awards. We've got Comeback Player of the Year, CMC, Defensive Player of the Year, Miles Garrett, Offensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Taylor, MVP, Jackson Smith and Jigba, absolute nonsense. Who put that on there? Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Johnson. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jackson Dart. And Joe, do you want to shout out your stupid new award? Who are you giving it to?
Oh, I think potentially, I think it's a lock for Lane Johnson because it's the first one. I think they're just going to treat it like a lifetime achievement awards, and even though he's slightly older, he's still just the best knuckle in the league. So yeah, I think he's just gonna take it for pretty easily.
Absolute nonsense. Let's get into looking at some week 10, boys. Week 10 already.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What we're going to do is, if you're new here, because it seems like there's guys in here that have never been here before, What we're going to do is we're just going to basically go through the fixtures for this weekend. We're going to update our pick'ems because we're in a league together. By the way, I completely missed a week and I'm still winning. So I don't know what
yeah,
you've
'cause-
been doing all year.
I've missed at least 2, so it's
I missed a week. I missed the first week, so I'm playing catch up.
Pick'ems is not ADHD friendly yet.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Week 10. Stupid clock this evening, boys. The Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
This is going to be a bloodbath. The idea of that Raiders offensive line trying to survive is hilarious. If Geno doesn't get injured in this game, it's a miracle. Like, this is going to be pretty savage.
Yeah,
Raiders.
they absolutely stink. It's gonna be the Broncos. Still a ball lever. Who you pick and beat?
Raiders.
It's going to be so contrarian. Like,
Oh, dear me.
Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty and the new signing Tyler Lockett. I think there's a few more
of course, it's
targets.
all the only
there.
person the team who can catch anymore. Like, they just get rid of Jacoby Myers. Like,
No Jacoby.
Yeah, which means I think that means a couple of the rookies are going to get a better shot. I'm, you know what? I know Geno Smith has been absolutely shite this season. I'm still betting on the Raiders to win this game. I reckon this is the Broncos bogey game.
I mean, fair enough. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Before we get to the next one, Mum again with a vital reminder that I'd completely forgot about. Are you still planning on the one whose team is the lowest scoring wearing cheerleaders outfit in the last show of the season?
oh, I didn't remember that. Well,
yes, we are. I forgot about that. But was it on? It was on the pick'em, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Are you still picking the Raiders, B?
Yep.
Fair dues. The Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
This will be a tough game.
It will.
Honestly, sound, I'm 20 points ahead of you, Doug. I'm not worried. So I'm 4 hours left, but no, I'm okay. Yeah, that's it.
I think what we do for the pick'em, by the way, is add up the scores and divide by how many weeks that we've actually put picks in for.
Yeah, make it a bit more spicy. I feel like that's fair.
Because
That's fair.
we've just there's obviously weeks that like some guys just haven't filled in. And I don't think that's fair. It should just be based on the picks that you've made. So yeah. But in the chat, this is the Knowledge Vault. Welcome aboard.
Can you forget to get rep?
Can you figure to get revs? Both my QBs are on buys. The Knowledge Vault. Do we know you, or is this like a bot type situation? I don't know.
Hey man, I love the take. I love the take. I love it. Like, I love the Kenny Pickett believer in the chat. I love it.
But yeah, welcome aboard, and yeah, stick around and come again next week. The Falcons and the Colts. I'm going to take the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Really?
I am. I thought they were significantly better than their record last week. They've got the number 2 defense in the league. Another one, by the way, Homer take alert. Our easy schedule, we played the number 1 defense and the number 2 defense in the league in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
Right, okay. It was Tom. Right, okay.
You're not supposed to be in bed by now.
Yeah, no, get yourself to bed, young man. Yeah, I think the Falcons are better than the record, and I think the slide for the Colts happens. And now,
No, I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I've got to go Colts as well. I think that this is the bounce back game. I think that last week was their bogey game, so I think that the bounce back. Although I do fully agree, I think that Atlanta's picking up. I think they're going to start to pick up steam and finish with a much better record than it indicates now. Yeah, I mean, even though that the Colts are the Colts are going to get Sauce as well for the Berlin game, so that's going to be interesting to see how quickly he can hit the ground running. But yeah, I think that Colts take it overall, but I do like what the Falcons are doing. I think they're going to move it up now.
Fair dues. Right, the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
I mean, I don't see how the Saints just got rid of Shaheed, who's actually like top 10 in explosive plays in the league. Great addition by the Seahawks, actually. Didn't talk about that in the trade before.
Seahawks already, Joe. Get rude.
Listen, they're my
Joe and the Seahawks.
if the Bears go down, the Seahawks
tree.
might bandwagon this year. Just claim it now. So, but yeah, I mean Carolina, it's like I don't know, just weirdly playing a bit better. So yeah, I think
5-14, by the way.
Listen, they beat the Packers.
Another easy schedule game for the Patriots, by the way.
They beat the Packers. That's the Panthers have all my love in the world for the rest of the year because that's
They shut out the Falcons.
Yeah, which is
And put like 30 on them, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, 30-0. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take the
Panthers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers as well. The Saints stink. They're bad. They are a bad.
Nathan
bad
Dealer,
football
do you reckon? Do you reckon first overall pick, another quarterback?
No, I think the Titans are having the first overall pick. Because
Oh, I
they
don't know.
stink as well. Oh, I do. Cam Ward is awful.
No, I don't think it's Cam Ward. I think he's shown a lot behind what can only be described as fecal matter.
I think he's fecal matter.
I mean, they're both on four loss streaks.
Yeah.
Both 1-8. It's going to be tight. Like
He
Jets,
stinks.
though. Jets are going to be even worse than they were. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, think about it though. The Saints also have. I'd class him still as a good receiver, Olave, when he's,
I
awake.
think, I
When
think
he's awake,
when he
he's
hasn't
good.
got like CTE like
Yeah.
all the time. Like,
definitely already got CT. Like
oh yeah,
And,
no, it's
and
really-
they've got Kamara. Yeah, Kamara's aging, but he's still a top 16 back, I'd say, in the league. At what he does.
He's just-
But
he just
obviously,
can't
look at Cam
remember.
Ward. Who's he got? Who's Cam Ward got on that team?
DK.
Who?
DK, the is it what's his first name?
no, you're thinking of Calvin Ridley, aren't you?
No.
Who are you thinking of?
DK.
You said Cam Ward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the
you're
Titans.
thinking of DK as in like the all-star punt returner.
He's playing a wide receiver for them now, man. He's elite. What's
A
his
rookie.
face? The other
Tony
young
Pollard.
boy. No, the young boy, the receiver.
I am there.
I am Anna
Aye.
class.
Again, rookies though. You need a veteran. I won't be surprised if the Titans.
Who was your pick for offensive rookie of the year again?
Jackson Dart.
No, did you not say Emeka Igbukwe at first?
No, I said he should
right.
get it. Like,
Right, I'll shut up then. I'll shut up.
but yeah,
yeah, I
I
think-
think also the more.
The Giants and the Bears.
The Giants.
So, like, the only thing that makes you nervous about this game is the prediction graphics. I saw one where like people had predicted like it was like one of those 8 grids and everyone had picked the Bears, and it's one of those things that like it's just it could age very quickly. And like I don't know, it's maybe nervous. No, but I think that I don't know. I think we'll do okay. I think that we've not been our defense need to tighten up. We've been out a lot of cornerbacks. I think that we're on decent pace. I think we should do okay here. I feel okay. I think we should beat them. So obviously I'm picking the Bears, but yeah, I don't think the Giants are a bad team by any stretch of the imagination. And obviously they lost Scatterbo. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we do against the defensive line. To be honest, that's going to be an interesting matchup.
So hold my pick then.
No, I'll never not
Hold my
pick
pick
the Wizards.
alert. Hold my pick
I'll
alert.
never not pick. I'm allowed to pick where it seems to win. Like that's
Hold my pick alert.
Who are you going with, Kev?
I'm going to go for the Bears. I actually really like them this year.
The Giants. As long as
I really
Jackson's
like
Dart
it.
has a receiver they can catch.
I just think Caleb and Rome are carrying hard. I really like the young boy in the backfield as well.
Oh, Malunga.
Malunga. All right, enough now.
Carl Malunga, the run guy.
Yeah, but is that what they call it?
Yeah, Malunga, the run guy.
That's sick. That's sick. Nickname of the year.
Yeah, I just like it's a 7th round pick out of Rutgers, and it's just like it
Really
was
like
something
it.
last week where like he's like the only other person to beat his performance. I think just like what a pain, and it was like bloody hell, mate, like as a rookie. So it's doing great. We'll see what happens, but because I think Swift should be back, so it might be more of a split. But yeah, I mean like no one is there and he can do that. I mean it was against the Bengals, so some few hesitations, but yeah, like. The thing is, like I said, it's just steady improvements. Things are looking a bit cleaner each week. I'm happy. I'll take it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we deal with the Giants pass rush, and then yeah, see what happens. But I think we're doing quite well. Like Loveland had a really good breakout game, won the Nickelodeon MVP awards. He got slimed when he was under it, which is quite a good watch. So, but yeah, he's doing great. So it's going to be fun to see what he can do as well.
On to the next one. The Jacksonville Jags and the Houston Texans.
Like, I can't really see the GOAT Davis Mills winning this game, unfortunately. Like, I love him with all my heart. He's the sole reason Caleb
That's
Williams
the
is the best.
craziest goat shout there's ever been.
Like, he is the sole reason Caleb Williams is a bear is because Lovie Smith went, like, let's win this last game. And he threw 2 absolute bombs down the field and won that last game for the Texans, which handed us the first overall. David Mills probably still doesn't have to pay for a beer in Chicago. But unfortunately, it just looked a bit rough in the last one. And it all seemed to be heading their way as well. They got some good turnovers, but I can't see him like winning this game. I don't think the Jags are on fire by any stretch of the imagination, but I just can't see them converting it.
B.
I'm going the Jags.
I'm gonna 3 for 3 with you boys. The OG sexy quarterback is gonna get it done.
On the note of sexy quarterbacks, have you seen the guy? There's a guy on social media who sends a picture of athletes to either his gay best friend and his wife, and they both vote on if they're sexy. And then if there's a split decision, it goes to his group chat of straight friends. It's amazing content. Tyler Lawrence got a consensus no from both people that he is not a sexy athlete.
So we voted Trevor Lawrence as the first sexy quarterback in the sexy quarterback club, but we put him in there not as a male.
All right.
Yeah, so we put him there like he would make a very, very sexy woman.
It's kind of like if you just assembled lots of good features together, but it didn't quite work out how you thought in your head. Like his jaw's great, hair's amazing, but it's like I don't know, end product's not there.
T-Law's
like his
things,
play,
right?
So.
If he was dressed not obviously like a man and he was stood in a bar and you'd be behind him, you'd be like,
woman.
Yeah, yeah, that's a big ass woman. Yeah, that was the basis for him going to 60 quarterback clubs. Anyways, the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. I know which way this is going, boys. So
yeah, like
surely
just Bills. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, a weakened Miami team.
Right, come on, Robert De Niro. What are you gonna say?
Say it. You know what he's gonna say.
No, it's the Bills. Let's be real.
Hey,
it's the Bills. Yeah, it's the Bills. So Sleeper has the percentage probability of 81 to 19. I think that's extremely kind.
Yeah,
that is extremely kind to the Dolphins because, nah, absolutely not. They stink.
Yeah.
And no coaching changes, obviously. Interesting to see if Tua continues to play. There was a little whisperings around potentially dropping him and maybe looking to move on from him. But yeah, the Bills do this because apparently the Bills can't do me a favour and
lose.
Right, the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
I think
I'll take this
I'm
one,
gonna go
boys. The actual GOAT, JJ. Obviously, Kevin to be the saviour of the Vikings. Coming off a decent win against a very, very good Lions team. I think they get it done. I think Lamar's back, yes, and they do have to win. Maybe that gives the edge to the Ravens a bit, but I like this Vikings team, man. The defense is decent, or has the potential to be, anyways. And I think the Ravens defense just isn't there. It's just not there yet. Like, yes, your quarterback's back, but can you stop teams? I'm not sure they can. I think the JJ and JJ connection is going to be too much. I'm going my guy, JJ McCarthy. Oh, by the way, he's going to be inducted into the Sexy Quarterback Club as well.
Oh, is he?
Yes. That he's got the face of a franchise. Like, if that guy is the face of your franchise, you're like, oh man.
His dad's still a Bears fan. Just really, really funny.
Oh, we've got to get him for Homer Picker now. Like, we're not even talking about the Bears.
No, I'm just saying it's funny. I mean, it's not as funny as did you see Gladstone Jr.'s dad's benched him on fantasy the week he broke out?
Oh yeah, and he won't play him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, who are you going for, boys?
I think this is really hard, because I think that the Vikings got a really good win last week. I think they're picking up steam. The Ravens are kind of in a similar position as well, where they're sort of really trying to be coming back. I think I'm just going to give it to the Ravens because I think they just need to win more, so they're going to be more aggressive. Although I do think this could well go to the Vikings. I think they're going to be better than you might expect.
Vote on JJ being in the Sexy Quarterback Club?
Not yet.
No.
No, not yet. Okay,
Not yet.
fair dues.
Not yet.
We are a democracy around here, boys. Fair enough.
We do.
B-Dog, who are you going for?
I'm going for the Ravens.
Any reason?
Bear down.
Good shit. Good shit, right? The Cleveland Steamers and the New York Jets.
Oh God.
This is a dog shit.
If you're watching this game this week,
this is Tank Bowl. This is like the Tank Bowl of Tank Bowls.
If you're watching this game, like, football doesn't have to be like this, and neither does your free time.
It's just going to be a stadium. It's just going to be 60,000 really sad people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be Cleveland though, isn't it? Because the Jets have just lost everything that makes them the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll be good then. No, I'm going to go for the Steelers. I think they're going to have too much for the Jets because the Jets are just grim. Just grim. Depressing.
I don't know. I might go the Jets just for the sake of it, but I don't think there's much in it. The only chance they have is that, like, to get around the pass rush is just they run a lot. And that's like the only thing Fields is good at, but I don't know. Both just horrible teams.
Right, next up, the 6-time Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I've gone the Bucs.
I think this could be game of the week, to be fair. Just because you announced it like that, I am going to go the Bucs as well. I was going to say the Bucs.
You can't change your pick, man. Obviously, every other week, Baker's gone bake. I think the kitchen's closed. The ovens are off. The guys have all gone home. There's no one in there. They've run out the door. I think the Patriots do it.
I think the big boot just take over here, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's going to be game of the week, to be fair. See what happens.
We did lose a viewer when I introduced the game that week. I like to think Marks went, fuck that. You boys both going Bucks.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can see. Again, don't get us wrong. like everything that I said before about our record, and I've joked about like the easy schedule and things like that. I do genuinely believe we can give good teams, good games.
Yeah.
The Bucks, obviously, you know, they are missing players, but number 6 back there, he does put the team on his back, and they do have a lot of firepower regardless of injuries. I just think we've got a team that's very clutch and a coaching staff that knows how to scheme against
That's
teams.
true. Yeah, that's very true.
And you know, I am picking a homer pick, but it's an educated homer pick. I'm not.
This is your litmus test.
Just because we're the best.
This is your litmus test, like whether this is your like, if it goes well, you're a serious team, and like I don't think you'll do poorly, but it's just how it turns out is a big indicator.
Yeah, this is it. Baker's gone bake, B.
Baker gone bake.
Fair dues.
don't
Oh god, it's the battle of the Joe and B-Dog co-hosts. The Joe's Seattle Seahawks against B-Dog's Arizona Cardinals.
Cards.
It's Jacoby Wankonobi is officially the starter now. So after Kyler Murray, did you see what Doug Gannon said about even if he was healthy, he wouldn't have named Murray the starter? It seems like that's Murray bench for the end of the year, regardless of
To be fair, he knows COD's about to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all tactical. It's all tactical.
Jacob's going to start the rest of the season.
Kyler's like, oh no, never mind.
But like the thing, I was speaking to my Cards fan friend about this, and he was saying that like even on the sideline, when they were winning, he looked miserable, and it's like it's you know it's just not got that leader mentality at all. So I think that's it for him in Arizona, and yeah, I think the Seahawks actually smoked them here.
I said it the other day. My sneaky prediction is that Kyler Murray's going to be the next starting quarterback for the Jets. I think that's the way that they move. Get your money on it, boys. You heard it here first. I'm going to pick the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks.
Sorry, B-Dog. You can't do that. You got to pick the Cards, man. You got to be careful who you put your allegiances with, man. No, I think the Seahawks have too much offensively and defensively. I think they very much could be a Super Bowl team. They very much could win it all.
Yeah.
I think they're a very, very good team. And the Cards aren't. The LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one, but tell you what, one of the teams, that's number 10 back there, slinging it.
No, it was number 9.
Shut up. I am going to go the Rams. Similar to the Seahawks. Is it funny at the start of the season, and it's a typical this podcast awful take. We said that NFC West was going to be really competitive, but for the wrong reasons. And it's probably the best division in football.
That's what we do, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm going to go the Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Yeah, I think Rams. I think the Niners.
No, you wanted 49ers, and you know it, Joe.
No, the thing is, I was just looking at the injury report. I mean, like the last night was IR, he's out. Ricky Pearsall's probably going to be out again. I think they've got too many people out, and yeah, I think the Niners handle business here. Let's throw the Rams handle business here. Absolutely.
The Detroit Lions and the Commies.
Well, it's the Lions, isn't it? Jaden Daniels decided to be kept in a negative 31-point game, dislocate his elbow just as I traded for him.
Oh yeah, I finally got out of the. You've stitched B-Dog with this trade, and then because the worst thing is, it was like because when we traded, like Jaden Daniels was still out, but like all the things were saying that he's going to practice on the Wednesday, and then he practiced on the Wednesday. So I was pure smug in the chat. I was like, "Oh look, Jaden's practicing," and then he goes and destroys his yeah, he goes and dies on the weekend.
They should have just put Mariota in at the end of the day, shouldn't they? I mean, it was
it's
ridiculous.
stupid. It's so stupid.
But then at the same time, just wrap the ball and just go down with it. You know, put it in your arm out and give those potential.
He's made of ramen, isn't he? Like, and this was the thing of him coming out. Like, he's not built like at all, like well enough to be taking hits like that.
I don't nothing staying in, but just trying to stretch the play. It's like, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why? Like,
did you see the Damien Harris thing? So
No.
I can't remember if it was on like CBS or Fox or something, and he was like, "No, I'm pissed. I'm pissed with them because why have they kept him in the game?" I was like, "Oh my god."
Yep.
Yeah, he did not hold back, and he's absolutely right. Like, what is he still doing in the game? It's absolute nonsense. I'm going to go for the Detroit Lions in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, you take a Mariota? Or...
No, Lions. Yeah.
No, fair dues. Right, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Daddy Herbert, Granddaddy Rogers.
Chargers. I'm going to go for this one.
Daddy or Granddaddy, love it.
Yeah, Chargers. Going to go Chargers. I think Herb's
I'm going to go Pittsburgh.
I'm going to Chargers.
Coming off a decent result last week. Maybe they're on a roll. Who knows?
Maybe.
And
Who knows?
the Chargers just lost Joel again. Daddy Herb's going to be running for his life.
Hey, he's managed to keep it alive so far, so hopefully he can keep it up.
I've got Pittsburgh. You've both gone Chargers?
Yeah. You've got Chargers.
Fair dues. Final game of the week, boys. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Eagles all
I
day.
think
This
the
one.
package win this.
So yeah,
Mm.
55% probability according to Sleeper. I'm going to go the Eagles. Fine.
Yeah, I think
the start. They're figuring it out, and they're finally balancing the pass with the run. And I just don't. I don't trust Jordan Love to get it done. I've said it for years, but he's not. He's just not good. No, he's good. He's not anywhere near the level that everyone thinks he is.
I think people read into like sideline stuff a bit too much, but he didn't look bothered when they lost the last game, and like because he's got paid like 5 million or whatever a year, and he doesn't care anymore. Like he's done all he needs to get paid. Like he just looks checked out, and like I don't know, just they just lost to the Panthers. Do you know what I mean? Like it's who are one of the worst teams so far this year. Like it's. I don't know. They just. I can't take this. I mean, obviously, I'll never be impartial about the Packers. I will fully admit I cannot be impartial about the Packers. But I just think if they want to convince the league,
Homer pick. Homer pick.
No, genuinely, I genuinely won't play a Packers player in fantasy. I can't. I won't do it. I can't root for them in any capacity, and it's not. I don't.
I'm the same with the Jets, mate. Don't worry about it.
Just kind of.
So we're all going Eagles.
Yeah.
No, Packers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're going Packers. Oh, fair dues. Oh, so there's a few there, boys. We've not all gone for the same things. It's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'll do the maths on who's actually winning, and obviously I'll alter it for the weeks that we've just not played, and we'll this time next week on the pod I'll do an updated scoreboard and we'll see where we're at. But yeah, that's going to round up our week 10 preview. Is there anything else you just want to get on with, boys? Is there anything you want to... Obviously, we're not done or screenshot stats purely because I didn't prepare anything.
Next week.
I'll be back next week. I've just not prepared anything at all for this week. As always, you can catch us on TikTok and Instagram at NerdyFLPod and YouTube, where you're already at. But it's at Nerdy Football Lads. I'm going to try and get a Twitter going. I'm going to try and get the Discord back up and going because that was really good when we had that going. Try and kind of basically drag my ass out of the dirt and actually pull my finger out and start doing stuff. What I would like to do, if anyone would be interested in watching it, I'd love to hear it. I want to start streaming some Madden, B-Dog maybe with DJ as well, if you fancy it. Joe's going to get it as well. maybe start doing some of them kind of streams. Maybe make some Madden videos. I quite fancy breaking down some film on videos. So if you like stuff like that, like comment, let us know.
I'll be the
I
special teams coordinator on my team.
I want to start actually putting stuff out there. So like if there's anything that you're interested in, please give us a message or leave a comment. Go and follow us on all the socials, and that's about it, eh?
We're back, baby.
Yeah, we are so back. Yeah, anything you want to add, Joe?
No, go bed.
Lee Dog, anything from you?
No, we're back. Halfway
We're
through the
back.
football season.
Right, it's been an absolute pleasure, boys. And,
Cowboys can't lose this week.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So we'll see you on the other side.
Peace.
Peace.
We're the nerdy football lads, so off the rails. Lack of research and some epic fails.